The CDC says COVID cases ticking up in the U.S. as children begin to head back to school and winter cold and flu season approaching. But there's growing confusion as to where Americans will be able to get the new COVID vaccine. Here's ABC's Olivia Rubin with the details.
Vaccine policy changes from the CDC are fueling confusion over how and where Americans will be able to get the new COVID vaccine. The new vaccines are rolling out to pharmacies across the country, but a delayed CDC meeting along with those changes is making it difficult for people to get the shot. CVS has announced it will limit access to the shot in 16 states, requiring prescriptions in 13 states, including New York, Florida, and Colorado, and simply not offering it in 3 others. Walgreens says they will give vaccines in states where we will be able to do so. The FDA has approved the COVID vaccine this fall for Americans over 65 or those at high risk. But a critical CDC panel is not expected to give its recommendation for several more weeks. The White House insists the vaccine will still be available for all Americans who want it, but sidestepped questions on whether insurance will continue to cover it.
The FDA's decision does not affect the availability of COVID vaccines for Americans who want them. We believe in individual choice.
It comes as HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a longtime vaccine skeptic, continues his efforts to overhaul U.S. vaccine policy. This week, he ousted the head of the CDC, Susan Menares, when she refused to get on board with his changes. Her lawyer saying she, quote, refused to rubber stamp unscientific, reckless directives and fire dedicated health experts. Some Democrats now calling for RFK to be fired.
Vaccines are pretty settled science. We've seen the measles outbreak that has recurred in parts of the South. Now what's going to happen with folks that are vulnerable who want their COVID vaccine? I'd say what RFK Jr. has done is putting us all at risk.
Kennedy has now named his deputy, Jim O'Neill, as the interim director of the CDC, who has said he supports vaccines but not vaccine mandates. Olivia Rubin, ABC News, New York.